if it isn't Thursday, or as I like to call it, not podcast day. Hey everybody, Adam aka CS Radical here with you guys. Nice to see everybody. Sorry about missing a show, but your boy apparently forgot to check his inputs when he was doing the podcast on Tuesday night when we recorded, so here we are instead. Chris is here with me. Chris, can we hear you?
Hello. I don't know. Can you hear me? Hopefully.
I mean, I hear you, which means they must be able to hear you. So we're off to a good start. So, nothing else is broken this time. I'm looking down at my screen. I see audio from my microphone. We're good. It's good this time.
I don't believe you.
But you know what else is good? Helldivers, which is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And so before we start anything, so let the chat know, how many medals did you come in when you logged in today?
250. I have not played for like maybe 2 weeks. Yeah, last week I was not here, so I haven't played in 2 weeks, and apparently a lot of things happened.
Yeah, I had another 45 drop on me as I came in, because I guess we hit that, I don't know, what was the goal was supposed to be? I think it was supposed to be like 2 million or 20 million or something robots were killed, and they finished that real quick.
Yeah. Is there one happening right now?
No, it's just the personal orders now. Well, speaking of metals, okay, is there anything I can buy with my stuff? Yeah, I can buy the... well, yeah, I could buy the armor, and then I could just do the super credits afterwards once I have enough metals, and then I'll unlock the last page of the new war bond. That's good. Because, I mean, I could save up for the booster for this one, but it's lowering the time for extraction, and I don't really care for the extraction shuttle as much. Because, I mean, look, when you really think about it, when you only have 4 people with 4 boosters, like, is lowering the time for the extraction shuttle really what you want, or do you want sprint, increased ammo, and other things,
Yeah.
It was the same with, like, having a couple extra lives when the original boost Warbond came out, where I'm like, I don't really think we need more than 20 lives. It's really our fault if we die that much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely our fault.
So we're just going to buy the Demolition Specialist, because it looks pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm loving all of this. Everything that they have available, I'm like, I want it. Oh, no,
look,
I want that.
I just really want the grenade pistol, because I would like to have something else I could use for factories, considering I rarely ever have to pull up my pistol anymore.
Yep. I haven't pulled out my pistol in a long time, but I did just get a new one from the first of the purchasable war bonds, the Steeled Veterans one. I just got a pistol on here, the Senator.
Is that the Magnum, I think?
Hey, what, sorry?
Is that the Magnum?
It looks like a Magnum, yeah.
Yeah, that one's decent. I mean, I've pretty much just kind of gone back to the Redeemer just because it's just good for bugs, because I don't really use the Senator much with anything else. It seems to be fine for robots. But anyways, so yeah, we were supposed to do a show. Well, we had a show, as I said in our little 2-minute video that I did on Tuesday night. We had it in the can, and then as soon as I went to go edit it, I noticed that I had no audio coming from my mic, and I went, oh, that's not supposed to happen. And then I realized, oh, OBS updated. It probably screwed with my settings. Great.
Yeah, it did. It did. It was a good show, though. It was a really good show.
Yeah, so we're going to end up talking a little bit about what we had on the show anyway during the course of this, but the most important part is, what the hell are we doing? So, what's on the map these days? Well, here's the question. Do we want to go bugs or bots? It's not like we have to actually carry anything. Oh, wait, it wants us to kill hunters. That's automatically bugs then in my personal order. Done.
Yeah.
And we are not doing Hellmire because I've had enough of Fire Nados for a little while.
I love your cape.
Oh, oh yeah, that's the last page of the default Warbond. Finally got it. I'm so happy.
I love it.
Because it gives me like Mad Destiny 2 vibes. I'm a big hunter guy. Speaking of killing hunters, yeah, I'm a big hunter guy in Destiny, so I saw that cloak and went, yeah, that's a Destiny cloak.
Even your mask is, or your helmet is very Destiny-like.
Mm-hmm. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to try to do, over the course of the show, because we're going to probably do like an hour and a half to 2 hours, maybe at most here. So I figure we'll do a good run through of a 3 set of missions here. So if I find a good one at level 5, I think it's probably a fair difficulty.
Yeah, I think that's good.
What we got? No, I don't want to take 2 of the 15-minuters, so that's probably going to be your best bet. I don't see any else on that. Because I don't want the one with hunter nests. If I'm going to come across a hunter nest, it'll be of random volition. I do not want to do that on purpose. So yeah, we could do these 2 and then end with the swarm. Perfect. Makes sense to me.
I'm in. Considering I still haven't really figured out how to do solo missions and what you're actually supposed to do in this game.
You're supposed to die. That's really what you do.
No, I'm really good at that. I'm actually really good at that part.
Yeah, I mean, if there was a difficulty level for that, we could put you at level 9, and all you got to do is die. You'd be amazing.
I would be VIP. Like the amount. Oh, so good.
I think too. I don't think there's anything I can afford in the ship module, because I don't think they've added any new stratagems recently. No. No, the modules. I don't think I have, because I think I need super samples for all the other ones. Yeah.
I still haven't got everything that needs. I'm short on common samples. That is what's been holding me back, because I have 192 rare samples, but everything that needs it, I need to buy the thing before that, which requires like 100 common samples, and I only have 38. The thing is,
like, people assume that super samples must be like the really hard ones to get. It's like, not really, because if you play the missions that you're supposed to, you'll get them eventually if you play enough, because you only need like 10 usually. But when it comes to common samples, like, you're throwing 100 all the time, so it's definitely something that's not as simple as it sounds.
Yeah, 100%. Stamina-wise, or boosters-wise, do you want vitality, stamina? What do you normally throw down?
I mean, I'll be putting stamina down for sure. That's always a guarantee with me, and then it's just a matter of what else to do. We're getting my laser boy, which is the...
It's either Hellpod space optimization or vitality, because I've also got the UAV recon booster, but I don't think radar is a big one.
I'm just trying to think. You know what? I'm gonna... Yeah, well, no, I need the pack, so I'm gonna have to take... do I just do the grenade launcher because that's what I'm used to using? And it's been a while since I've used bugs, so I'm trying to like retrain my brain because I've been doing robots for so long now. Because normally I just grab the anti-material rifle, but I don't need crits nearly as much here. Yeah, we'll just grab the grenade launcher. So yeah, stamina and health is fine.
Do I want my shield generator pack or do I want my guard dog? The shield. And let's go. Yeah, what gun do I use against bugs? I'm so used to. I could do grenade launcher or I could do stalwart.
Those remind me, what am I running? Eruptor? No, I want the scythe. Well, you know what? I'll try the eruptor for one round here. Everything else is fine.
All right, and then I can do.
As long as I just want to, I got my scout, my light armor scout.
Either Gatling sentry or auto gun sentry. Auto gun, you got to get pretty far away.
Yeah, if you're gonna work with bugs, it's better to usually have the just the regular sentry, because I mean, unless we're dealing with a Bile Titan here, you're probably not gonna be doing much. So it's been a couple days. You've been playing anything else since our last recording? I mean, you can tell the folks also like some of the stuff you've been playing the last couple of weeks anyway, because we obviously have an episode that we totally recorded and we're not actually telling people about.
I have played so many games and completed only like 2 somehow in all this time. Because I've played a bit of Diablo 4 because it became available on Game Pass. I've played a little to the left, which I beat, and then because of your review last week, Open Roads, which I loved, I beat that as well. Again, those are very short games, though, so that would be why I beat those 2.
Apparently I did not call in the grenade launcher. It's been a while since I've called that. I mean, I call it grenade, I guess. Does that count?
Yes. It definitely counts. What else have I been playing? I started playing Fallout New Vegas because of the Fallout TV show, which is amazing. I've actually never played New Vegas, so it was a big thing for me to actually go and start playing it. It's not that I didn't own it. I've had it since 2013 on Steam. I just, well, you know, backlog. It's real. What about you? What have you been playing?
So I mean, I had on the side quest this week, we were going to be doing, oh god, the Eruptor may not be what I thought it was going to be. Oh well, that's something I got to deal with later. That's what the laser's for. I did finish a game called Voice of Cards: The Owl Dragon Roars. That was the joke too with the side quest that we did. My goal was to sell both Chris and Kaylan on it. Now I knew I could sell Kaylan on or Chris on both of these games, but Kaylan was going to be the harder sell. The reason that one of them being a JRPG, and that was Voice of Cards, which is essentially you know, a 10 to 15 hour, much more like condensed JRPG where it kind of has a bit of a not a trading card vibe, but it's just like a play, like almost like a D&D mix of playing cards. And it was a lot of fun. I would suggest to anybody who's into JRPGs to take a crack at that. The other one that I knew was the easiest sell possible for Chris was Penny's Big Breakaway, because it's essentially a 3D Sonic that doesn't suck.
Yeah, and right after the podcast, I got an email from Steam. It's on sale for 25% off.
So they know.
I was like, what is happening? Yeah, they know. I didn't buy it because I'm really trying to focus on my backlog. But yeah, it's a tough one. Gosh,
yeah, and it's one of those games that like I know I could go back to and just mess with a little bit again, because it's such a fun game to control with. Like that was the one thing that, you know, as I played more and more of that game, that I went, man, like this game is it's not too demanding, but it's still really, really hard if you want to do it right. If you still want to go like through it really, really quick and not take damage or not lose a life, it's fucking hard. But it is fun as fuck otherwise. Okay.
Got a sample.
But I mean, between the two, what got you the most interested between them?
Okay, so that's the hardest question you've ever asked me, because both. Yeah. I don't... The thing is that the Voice of Cards one, that seems like the perfect chill on the couch game.
Yeah, I could absolutely see that too.
I have been really into that concept lately, because just that's how life is, and sitting on the couch and being able to play something for an hour without having to go downstairs, get set up on the couch, get everything ready. You know, like gaming to me on the TV when it's like a console, it's a bit of an investment. I got to be willing to do it for a few hours, or it doesn't really feel worth it. But you give me something like that Voice of Cards game on a Steam Deck or something, or a Nintendo Switch, and I can just chill, play for an hour, suspend it, come back to it a few hours later or the next day. That one really speaks to me. But the Penny's Breakaway? What the heck is it called again?
Penny's Big Breakaway.
Big Breakaway. That one just, it's like modern day nostalgia. Like, I don't know how else to describe that, because seeing it just makes me feel like I'd be reliving gaming's glory days for me. With
It's honestly
like the PS2,
the Dreamcast Sonic game I think a lot of us wanted.
Yes, exactly.
I will say, like, I'm not a fan of the amount of shots the Eruptor takes, but it is great for dealing with these big fuckers.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, that's what the laser's for. The laser's for the small shit.
I'm actually really liking the Incendiary Breaker, or what the heck is this thing called again?
Yeah, the... Oh, I can't think of the full name of it, but yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I didn't like it as much, but that's because at the time that I got it, I still had the original Breaker, which I thought was better, and that was before they toned it down a little bit.
Oh, all right, I've got...
Oh, hi, Charger.
Charger.
You know what that means. Time to test this new gun. Boop!
Oh, you've got a gun for a charger? That's what they throw down a
probably
freaking
not.
orbital
Ow.
laser.
Alright, well, we give up on that idea. We're trying the other gun now.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one.
It's a much bigger gun. There we go.
Yeah, most of its back is dead. We killed it.
Most of its everything is dead. Almost done that, and then we can pull the lever, and then we'll be out of here. Originally, I was like, yeah, we could do all the nests and stuff, and then I realized, oh, wow, talking at length about random stuff and concentrating on this game is not as easy as I thought it was going to be.
No, this is not the easiest stream game.
Also, bugs creeping up on you is also not helping.
No, I'm actually really loving the shield backpack.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely more helpful for robots because you'll have the more long-range damage coming at you, but it's still nice to have.
It's just keeping me alive. I would have normally died by now.
All right, let's pull the lever. And we're done. Oh,
Correct lever.
One of two.
Dropping a pin north.
Might as well hit the escape pod along the way, and we'll see what we find. Oh, hi. Two chargers. Okay. So, new plan.
Oh. Thank you, shield backpack.
Oh, laser's taking care of one of them.
Oh. I didn't realize the other one was so close to me.
I mean,
it
now
seems
he's
like
on
the-
fire, so I don't know if I count him to be close to you anymore.
Oh no, he's right next to me. Oh,
Okay.
I forgot that they can break walls.
I now officially really like the Eruptor because it just kind of makes the Brood Commanders just kind of stop instead of chasing you when they have their head cut off, which is amazing.
Oh, that's good.
Let's get a resupply before we do anything else before it gets crazy because I'm starting to run out of ammo here. Some pickups here, but not as much as I'd like. I'm also out of stims. I would really like stims.
Got a sample. There's sample acquired.
Go away, Charger. I'm not your friend.
Oh, are you still over there?
I've been just slowly, incendiarying my way through them. That's not a word. That's not a way to describe what's happening. Ooh, jump to the side.
He's bleeding a lot, too.
He's causing me to bleed.
So, oh, now he's gone. All right.
Now he's dead.
Come get your shit.
Supplies.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Oh, looks like we got...
Bug
Is
hole, northeast, 300 meters.
that the flyer nest? Yeah, I think that's the flyer nest. All right, well, I'm going to try to avoid that as best I can. But that's probably going to be a problem with. But that sounds like a 3 minutes from now problem.
Oh, shout out to my wife in the chat. Hi, Alex.
What the hell are you doing watching us? You gotta deal with that schmuck enough already.
I am not a schmuck. First, I thought you were talking about her for a second. I was like, yeah, I do.
You're like, hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Okay, yeah. There are some things I don't care much for this gun, and then there are other things where I'm like, yeah, this is a fair trade.
Bugs flying around in the sky physics.
Okay, where was our pod that we were? Oh, we're not even close to it yet. Oh, we gotta go right into the fly. Oh, that sucks.
Got some flyers.
Guess we're not avoiding that anymore.
I forget their name.
Assholes. That's what I call them.
They really are. I freaking hate these things.
Oh, cool. And hunters to go with it. Nice. Yeah.
Screw it. We'll sentry them.
That's a great plan. Well,
I mean,
the sentry might not be in a great spot. They might take that thing down real quick.
oh, I didn't even see the one there. Dang it.
And there goes your sentry.
And it's gone. Cool.
Probably should have thrown that further away. That sounds like a huge problem now.
It definitely was. Oh, you're dead? Oh, shit. Okay.
You know, there's that thing called a HUD there on the bottom left you could always take a peek-see at once in a while, you know?
Yeah, I was mostly just trying to not die.
I mean, also, it's not like I'm in a much better situation here.
Reporting to the front.
Eek. Oh my god. Oh, great, there's a bunker, so just tease me with that too while you're at it.
Oh.
What can I do here? Because I don't have my shit. I mean, I could just plant a tree for a
Oh, okay.
second. Yeah,
I dropped 3 samples.
yeah, I'm not really interested in samples right now.
I'll get them after. Now I miss my Kazar.
I need my guard dog. I need at least something to deal with these guys.
It would be easier to just go grab what I dropped. Then try and take even a moment. Why the slowdown with the bile? God.
Okay. Apparently I was too close to that.
Oh!
Please, Jesus. Okay. Oh, well, this isn't good at all.
I just want my shield back.
You know, I was gonna be
it.
like, ah, level 5 is probably fine at this point, and now I'm like, I might have misjudged a little bit there.
Oh, okay, that's a hunter. No, stop trying to call something down and use a stim.
If I got a complaint, I wish. Okay, I'm gonna die again. I wish that the bile wouldn't slow you. I can understand like dealing damage cool, that's fine. But
yeah,
the slowness
sure.
basically guarantees that you're kind of screwed. And it's one of those things that's like, I get it, but also I could understand if it was like one specific type of enemy's bile, not every bile.
Wow,
I also
not
think
in a
we're
good
kind
spot.
of screwed here, because with flyers, until we can get rid of those nests, oh my god, like, yeah. I don't think
bounce off one of the
I think with
flyers?
just the two of us, I don't think we have the bodies to deal with all of this.
No, we don't.
Also, apparently I landed in right between two spewers, which is great. Thanks, game. Great physics. Oh, we're getting a friend now, but it's almost too late. Also, can I please run a little faster? Thank you.
Get up.
That'd be great.
Get up.
Now,
Stop
where
being
where the hell's
slowed.
the shit I dropped? Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to get to that.
Oh, killed by acid.
Calling in reinforcements.
I am overwhelmed.
Oh yeah, I don't even know what to do because there's just too much shit. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, no, I don't even think I'm gonna live to throw this thing down. Can you fuck off, please? Jesus. Oh my god. All I want to do is throw down a rocket, and the game's like, no, you'll be lucky if you're able to fire a gun at this point. Ow. Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like the flyers, I actually don't have a problem with them. The only issue, I guess, if I have an issue with them, it's I think they spawn too many of them too quickly. Whereas I feel like with the gunships on the robot side where they do a similar thing, it's not nearly as bad.
Yeah.
At least in my opinion, it's not nearly as bad. Game, I don't need you to slow me down. I'm already in enough trouble. Just let me get to the area where I can hellbomb this shit. Thank you. No, I can't type this one. Well, we're gonna see if we can make it. Now this hellbomb, if I'm lucky, this should take out everything. Now that's assuming I can get this thing off.
I got the terminal.
Okay, time to go.
Clear the area.
Eek. Please take out all three of them. I'm gonna be very upset if they don't.
Throwing down a support weapon.
No!
Alarm.
They took it out. No! That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this game. I love you, but also fuck you. And now I don't have any stims.
I have also no stims.
I'm gonna die again. And it's gonna be to one of these little bitches. Oh. Wait, was that a hell bomber? I don't know.
Can't liberate with this broken setting.
I don't know how I'm still alive.
I
should-
am so close to death and I have no stims left.
I'm mostly just very upset that the hell bomb got destroyed. Because that kind of needed to go off.
Calling in a hellbomb.
Oh. Well, I guess that solved the problem. Alright, well that hellbomb's useless now. Oh well.
Sorry. I just finally got close enough that I could do
Well, no, the
something like
hellbomb doesn't
that.
cost me anything, so it's not that big a deal. I had a backpack. What happened to it? Oh, it's way over there. Oh, wow.
Or I may have picked it up.
You know what? I'm not going to be that upset. Well, there still should be another one, because I died and then called one later, so I should... Yeah, there it is. I'll deal with all of you later. I need my laser. Eh.
For prosperity! Throwing grenade.
No, I want... No, 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 no.
Oh, bile! Stop! Ah, now the game's glitching on me.
Oh, God. Laser, please
Yeah,
don't
why-
kill me now. We've survived
why
for so
does-
long. Don't kill me now. Get.
Dun, 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 dun.
All right. Well, we're at a point now that we're able to do shit again. Ish.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But yeah, I do
Define-
like the Eruptor, but I don't like it enough against bugs to carry one unless we have like A, a full party, and B, a full party that I can trust can handle small shit without me. Because it's great against the big stuff, but it is not helpful when you have a bunch of tiny shit trying to kill you. Hey game, I would like to get up. Thank you.
I just want my shield backpack.
But yeah, if I was gonna take anything, I would be taking either the slugger or the what's the scythe. Ah! Where's that friggin' hard disk? Where are you? Could be here. There you go. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun.
Tagging map. West. Far.
Me and our friend Ed were able to get the
What the? But
bunker
you
open.
could- I'm fine.
Are you?
Well, I flew across the map about halfway, but yeah.
Oh, that happens. All the time.
I mean, at this point, with us having no reinforcements left, I am just gunning for the main objective now, because I'm like, there's still time for us to fuck this up.
Marking location. Dropping a pin. North, 100 meters. Never mind.
I mean, now that there's a moment, though, you know, since we're about to go launch a nuclear missile, why don't we talk about Fallout? Since you know you've been getting the reps in, because I think you said when we were recording, you said you'd finish it, right?
Yes, I have finished it, and in my opinion, it is better than the Last of Us TV show, which was obviously a huge success.
I mean, look, you're
And I love
you're
The
having
Last
me
of
pick
Us.
between two properties I haven't really cared much for in the last 10 years, so you know, I'll take your word for it.
I think it's just that the Fallout show had a big benefit that the Last of Us didn't. Last of Us had to follow the story that already existed, so it felt like just the cutscenes from the game spread out into a show. So you kind of already know what's happening. You've already seen it. You're more watching going like, oh wow, look how they're able to recreate this. Where the Fallout show, it actually just felt like Fallout 5. Like it was another Fallout story in the universe, takes place after all the games. Yeah, it's just had the it had the ability to do something completely on its own. It didn't have to follow a specific story. It had to follow the lore. But again, they were able to tell a really cool story with that. And they did it so well. It really did feel like Fallout 4, I would say, is the closest one that it was. It felt like. But it really was like Fallout 5, just instead of a game they were going to do a show. Yeah, I would rewatch it now, like right now. Yeah, my wife didn't watch with me, and I feel like it's a show she would like, and I'd be completely willing to just start from the beginning and watch the entire thing again.
Yeah,
Even
I mean,
though I
it's
just
definitely on my
watched it.
list. There is the curiosity about it. Now, again, like I said, I haven't been a big Fallout fan for quite some time. I mean, Fallout New
Yeah.
Vegas was really the last one that I truly enjoyed. Like, I remember getting Fallout 4 day one, and after 2 hours going, I hate this. This is literally the same thing that I did before, and I don't care for it now. It could just also have been a thing where it wasn't the kind of game I was interested in anymore compared to when I was first playing them. Because I never played the originals either. I had only played Fallout 3 in New Vegas at the time, so...
Yeah, I'd only done 3 and 4. Those were mine. But I will tell you that the show then might be right up your alley because it's kind of like all the story and the cool moments without the open world, obviously, because it's a show. So you don't have any of the boring parts. You just have the cool Fallout story.
New mag.
I opened all the things.
We are, what, 23 minutes in the mission? This is the only quiet time we've had so far?
Yeah, I think having that third person.
Well, yeah, because he's probably drawing everything over, because he was doing the CAF over there.
Yeah.
Well, there's our fun group over there, so, you know, let's give him a warm welcome.
Here comes the cavalry.
Nice.
I do like my fireworks.
I've noticed, but you are very good with the control of them, so it's
Well,
understandable.
that's because I have lots of practice after killing several people with my fireworks.
I like that you said people and not bugs.
Well, bugs aren't people. They are traitors. They are nothing more than objects getting in the way of democracy. They are enemies. They are not people.
I got the terminal.
I'm basically sitting and waiting now. Oh, hi. Hello. Oh. You want another one dropped? Alright, suit yourself. Bye-bye.
Administering freedom.
Oh, I almost ran right at your...
Got tunnel breach.
Well, I think I
Your
timed it a little
your
bit
no-no
off 'cause
zone.
A good chunk of them still came out. Eek.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
like
a lot
the,
coming.
like the Eruptor is fan-fucking-tastic for the big spheres. Like, they're amazing for it. That being said, when you have one of those and 10 small guys chasing after you, even with the laser, you're still like, I'm in a little bit of trouble here. Ah! Hello.
Aw, my sentry bounced.
Well, this is what I mean about
Oh.
the slowness thing. Like, all it takes is one of those guys just to hit me with it, and then I just feel like I can't do
Oh,
anything.
yeah.
Okay, so we are now launching. Get out of the way of the fallout. Eh. I'm just gonna pull out the traction. I think I've already fucked around and found out enough for one mission.
Well,
Yeah, like
at
the-
least we've learned. Level
Yeah.
5 is a 3-person mission.
I mean, it is a 2-person mission. Just maybe
Not
not
when
with,
you've got
just
Chris.
maybe not with a Shrieker nest. Even with a Stalker nest, I think it could have been doable because at least, you know, you just kind of go in their direction. There's only a couple of them. The Shriekers, it's like, there's a lot of you.
Yeah.
Found something.
We're just going to do that just so I don't accidentally do it later. Go. Salute for loot. Excuse you?
There's a lot of enemies coming this way.
That is my trademark. How dare you interrupt that?
How dare you?
So with Fallout
my
2,
God.
the big talking point we had on our show is that we were gonna go over some of the some of the games that we thought would make a great TV series, not movie, specifically a TV series. Whether you're talking Netflix, HBO, Amazon, all that stuff. The main
absolutely.
one that came to mind for me right off the bat was The Wolf Among Us, which I know you were a big fan of.
Oh, I love that idea.
Because I mean, my thought process originally was when we were doing that was because I could just go through all my favorite ones. Like, would I like to see a Trails of Cold Steel animated series? Yeah, of course I would. But is it going to happen? Probably not. And would it work as well? No. So I started leaning towards things that are definitely are a little more grounded, can definitely have like a more fleshed out emotional story to it. And Wolf Among Us, or just any Telltale game really in general, takes it. But most of them are licensed games already, so the Wolf Among Us made the most sense.
Oh, definitely.
Calling in extraction.
And then the other two main ones that I had was Life is Strange. I think you could do with anything, because it's really just a teenage coming-of-age story with mystical powers. And then Mass Effect, because I still have to get my Mass Effect in there somewhere.
Oh, Mass Effects would be great. Life is Strange is almost cheating because it's an episodic game. Like it basically would design
I mean, so
to
is
be
Wolf
a TV
Among Us,
show.
so really I
Yeah,
cheated.
also true.
Really,
right?
I'm just a big fat cheater.
Yeah, you are. But we forgive you.
I mean, somebody has to.
Yeah, we do. Like legally, it's actually in the contract.
Wait, there's a contract? Heck! My leg is just hanging off the cliff. I look fantastic.
Request approved. Reinforcements on the way.
Of course, that's where that dropped.
Democracy has landed.
Where am I shit? I'm not. Oh, there it is. There, I got my 4 samples. Everything's fine.
Nice.
And hey, I put down a resupply, but I died, so I don't need the resupply anymore. We got still a minute and a half ago. Come this way.
I don't see any dropped samples, so I guess we actually picked them up.
At this point, I'm finding that the grenade launcher is a better weapon to use in these groups than anything else. I'm just spamming that right now. I mean, if it works.
Get some! Get some!
Yeah, it's not like I have to care about ammo that much, because A, there's a resupply, and B, well, we got only a minute left, so who cares?
Yeah, that's why I threw down my orbital laser. I was like, yeah, sure. Though it does sound like there's a charger or something over there.
I mean,
That
if
there was a
is-
charger over there.
If there is, there was.
Yeah, no, it's dead.
Hello! Requesting air support.
Administering freedom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when it came to the TV shows, I remember one of my favorite ideas was Metro, that underground apocalyptic. I don't even know what to call it. First-person shooter, obviously. I know Kaylan
will
agreed
work
with
too,
that
'cause,
one.
I mean, obviously, like, I haven't watched it, but I've heard a lot of good things about Chernobyl.
Oh yeah, and this Metro game or game series, there's 3 of them. They're actually based on books called Metro. So it kind of already has that one up where it's going to be well written. They've already got a story they can use. That's not just like a first-person shooter game where they're like, "Huh, how are we gonna drag this out?" I think Metro would be one of the best options.
And Jesus, my stupid laser.
Oh, and it's a 2-minute. Oh, you just got reinforced. I was like, oh, I was just there, but now it's a 2-minute cooldown.
I'm just gonna try to land
Alright.
away from y'all so I don't potentially kill somebody on the way down, and let's go.
And jump into the ship.
Bye bye. Oh, he's taking my.
There.
I was like, he's gonna grab my samples before he leaves.
Good. Good. I know that our friend Ed cannot hear us.
Well, he
But we
said he was watching
appreciate
the
it.
stream on a delay, so he'll hear this eventually.
Thank you, Ed. You are the savior of samples. A true hero.
You know, like I find as we go now, and I guess this is another question I can follow up with. Like, Are we finally at a point that, like, we can be far more trusting with, like, if we don't count a trailer coming out? Because, again, Borderlands is screwing this up already, because I've seen posts with people saying, oh, you know, is this the time where we can finally trust, like, any game-based property? I'm like, no. Borderlands is going to reverse some of that feeling immediately.
Oh, yeah.
But, like,
it has to.
If we just hear, like, a story, it's like, hey, this project's greenlit to do this TV series, is it finally something that we can sit there and be like, you know what? I'm at least willing to hear them out now. Are we at that point now that we trust them a lot more?
Yes, because, I mean, besides the Mortal Kombat original movie,
Which is
from
amazing.
then, which is amazing. That was like the only real, maybe the first Tomb Raider movie with Angelina Jolie.
Yeah,
I thought
if
that
you
was
take
pretty
it
good.
completely unseriously and don't put any sort of criticism towards it, it's actually not bad. But as soon as you start picking it apart, it's pretty bad.
Yeah, you did, like, don't take it too seriously. Just like you can't take any Tomb Raider story too seriously, at least from the older ones. It's good. And the Mortal Kombat movie knew exactly what it was. It was perfect. It was Mortal Kombat. Like, it did not try and be something else. But besides those, every time there was anything video game related, it was like, this is just going to be Dead or Alive. Like, this is going to be horrible. And yeah, now they've tried a lot. We've got the Sonic movie, which is when I feel like it started to turn around. There might be something else that I'm missing, but I really do feel like that was when it really started to turn around. And we got the Mario movie, we got Fallout, we got The Last of Us. I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something else that was actually pretty decent as well. I don't know.
Like,
it's
been a case where it was really like for every one there were 10 bad ones for a while.
Yes.
And now it's like it feels like it's for every 2 there's a bad one, which is not bad anymore.
Yeah.
Like it used to be 1 in 10. Now it's more like for every 2 good ones there's a bad one. It used to be completely the other way around. So it's getting better in that aspect. So at the very least, like for the most part, if I see, oh, this is going to be greenlit for a live action series, I'll be like, all right, it'll probably be fine. And now, especially now, if I see anything that's flagged as an anime, I go, you know what? That's probably actually be really good because, like, I mean, we'll find out towards the summer, but like Suicide Squad as an anime series has been any trailer piece that we've seen looks really fucking good. And Cyberpunk Edge Runners, if you're watching, you haven't seen Cyberpunk Edge Runners yet, you have to. It is must watch.
I have to watch that
unless
still.
you can't deal with gore very well, no, not so much. But if that's not gonna phase you, yeah, this is a great fucking show.
What about here?
Oh, Ed in the chat, you're welcome, winky face.
I mean, he's pretty much the only reason why we even survived that mission, because at least having the third body took some of the attention away.
Yes, Ed, you literally saved the stream, because that would have been the fastest just everybody died stream that anyone could have watched.
I mean, it's kind of the game with Helldivers, just, you know, you hope it doesn't go off the first mission.
Yes.
You hope you last a little longer.
You hope. This is bugs again, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, we're just going to keep going through all of this.
Nice.
By the time we're done, it'll probably be like close to 9:30, 10 o'clock. And if we still got a little bit of time, we'll just do like a more random mission, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, muscle enhancements, nice. Dragon saying surprisingly CF is pretty quiet. Yeah, but that's because like 30 shriekers were just hanging around the nest while I tried to cast a hell bomb several times.
And then I realized orbital laser. Who would have known?
Yeah, because I normally would take the laser if it was robots, but because it's bugs, I always carry the rail cannon specifically for a charger.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Because I always carry the airstrike, because that's just my overall kill shit and also destroy bases. And then it's now like, okay, a weapon and then some sort of backpack, whether it's a shield or the laser drone or whatever. If there was ever a way to take a 5th stratagem, oh boy, the use I could get out of that, but... Oh, did not cast a grenade launcher, instead I cast a grenade again. Ah. Okay, so how's our map looking? Okay, so we got...
Tagging map. East,
Oh, what did I already
200
find?
meters.
Oh, we got a spore somewhere.
I brought my Kesar cannon or whatever because I figure if there's Shrieker nests, I can also.
That's true. That actually could help a lot too. Oh, watch out for that
Yeah.
hell bomb.
Marking location.
Okay, fire bullets at it. Got it.
Well, you know what? You want to test? Go take your quasar cannon to that.
As Ed runs
No,
past.
no, no,
it.
not the hell bomb.
Oh.
Go have fun.
Oh.
There you go.
Well,
Don't you feel
that immediately
accomplished
makes me
now?
happy. That makes me happy. New favorite weapon. Oh,
There are two things that make you happy when you play that. Drop ships for robots, and then any sort of long distance shot with that for like spore spewers or the what's the fucking objective called when it's the illegal broadcasts.
Bug outpost spotted.
Ooh, that looks like a perfect thing to throw an airstrike at. Bye bye. That's not where I threw it. What the heck did it hit to go over there?
bounced off something.
Yeah, I'd say.
All right,
I
what
threw
did
it
I get?
straight at the nest, and it went
Super
like 30
credits.
feet to the right of it. That's not where I aimed. Okay, so what did I not get? I think I just missed one. That's not bad. No, it would be better if I just hit the thing. There we go. Okay. And might as well go take the broadcast. Unless you can see it from there, and then you can hit it.
So,
Yeah.
what am I aiming for?
It's stream. I gotta see if I can Kobe this. One shot, and then if I miss it, you get it.
All right, I'm pretty far away, so you definitely
I
have
missed.
some
It's
time.
all yours.
What am I trying? Wait, samples.
Objective located.
Okay,
That
now
thing.
what?
East.
Trying
Might
to
be
hit it.
behind the rock cliff, kind of depending on where you're standing.
Is there a specific spot I need to hit?
Nope, just hit the tower. There you go.
And I love this thing because it's just got like a cooldown, and then you can fire it again.
I can tell it's been a while since I've carried a grenade launcher because I normally would hit that first try, but I haven't been playing bugs for like 3 weeks, so... It's also weird again because now I'm getting used to not using first person because I always grab the scythe and the anti-material rifle, and I always use scopes for those for accuracy. Whereas like I can with the shotgun that I have, but it just makes more sense to hip fire.
Rare sample acquired.
Oh.
Oh, we got a
Ed
hunter.
with the flamethrower.
All right, so likely
Tagging map. North,
spots.
200 meters.
Where are you, hunter nest?
All these samples, so many common samples.
Oh, there you are. You weren't that far away. Okay, we'll go deal with that.
Are there more here? No, there's no more here.
Far away am I? Yeah, not terribly. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. How the heck did I only see one for the first time just now then? Would have figured I would have seen at least a couple by then.
I don't know, man. You ran
I'm not
past two
complaining.
common samples.
I'm not complaining.
Tagging map. Northeast, 200 meters.
Watch as I say that, as like one's gonna snuck up behind me because it was just kind of going around.
That's this game, man.
Follow me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Negative.
Oh,
Like, since we were talking about bad movies, I mean, what do you think's the worst one that you've come across? Like, what's the worst one you've actually watched? Like, whether it's a TV series or like even a cartoon or a movie.
gaming related?
Excuse me. What's that?
Gaming related?
Yeah.
Probably Dead or Alive?
See, I want to say that one too, but also I was a super like I had a super crush on Devon Aoki at the time, so I can't say that many bad things about it.
Yeah. Oh, the
'Cause, like-
casting was great.
Like Devon Aoki, like, it is Devon Aoki, right? Was Kasumi?
I think so.
I know her last name is Aoki. I'm pretty sure it was Devon. But also, Jamie Presley as Tina is as good as a casting as you're gonna get.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I brought
Now,
the wrong...
on the flip side, you also had
Little-
Eric Roberts as generic bad guy, which Eric Roberts is just the king of being in really bad movies.
Southwest, 50 meters.
This is true. Oh, this
If I really
is bad.
had to
didn't
think
bring
about
my
it, though,
laser.
the answer is kind of obvious when I think about it. It's Mortal Kombat Annihilation.
Oh, Annihilation. I actually forgot about that one.
And see, that's how you know it's bad, because you've repressed it.
Oh, yeah, I repressed it bad.
Rare sample acquired.
Because, like, the first movie, it's bad, but it's not the... It's a good kind of bad. Like, it is a... This movie is complete nonsense, and I'm here for it kind of bad.
Oh, yeah.
Whereas Annihilation was just... We're just going to try to take, like, the few good things we actually had and just get rid of it.
Oh, yeah. It was... Like, the first one was campy, but it was almost just, like, self-aware. And it was, like, I honestly actually think it's a decent movie. Like, I genuinely think...
I will defend it to the ends of the earth and say, no, this is actually a good movie. Like, I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah. Where Annihilation, it was just, like... They were just going to try whatever the fuck would maybe stick. Like,
The only
mud
thing I can
fighting
defend
scene.
is the final fight with where they turn into really shitty CG enemies, because that shit's always funny to watch.
This is true.
It's like, look, is the Power Rangers movie good? No, but the final fight scene with really shitty CG Ivan Ooze is fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, if there's one thing I'm a sucker for, it's really bad 90s CG.
Oh, yeah.
Which is
Because
why,
you
like...
know that they thought, like, holy shit, this is...
And I
the
feel like I
best
must not be the only
computer
one, because
graphics.
Iron Maiden seems to absolutely love that too, because they just had a phase where they were like, hey, we really like computer CG animation, except we're not going to put that much of a budget towards it, so it's going to look like those really bad, like, CGI game, like Microsoft games from back in the day.
Northwest, 300
Except
meters.
it's like 2005-ish kind of era.
Reloading.
Like, if no one knows what I'm talking about, check out Iron Maiden and the Dance of Death cover and actually, like, zoom in a little bit to see what's in the background, and you'll see how terribly, like, CG some of these figures are. It's bad.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen that. I've seen Iron Maiden live. They actually came to
They also have a video
Toronto,
game.
and I saw them, but
You should also look that
What?
up, and that's how you'll truly see how bad the CG was.
they had a video game?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yep. I mean, are you really that surprised? I, at one point on the show, talked about the Kiss, like, first-person, like, boomer shooter sort of thing.
That is true. That one surprises me less for some reason.
Well, I mean, Kiss puts their name on everything, so yeah, it's really not that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kiss is the Spaceballs of the music world.
Objective nearby.
Well, I guess really, Spaceballs was the Kiss of movie merch, so...
Also, yeah, that's also true.
Wait, did we just get 2 breaches here? No, that's...
Requesting air support.
Well,
Why not?
I mean, yeah, it just pads my kill count.
Have a taste of democracy.
Because as I'm showing a 36 kill streak, 37, 38, 39,
Whoa.
40. Keep it coming. Keep things for my laser to kill. No, not me. That's not what I meant. Oh, and it's gone.
You will never destroy our way of life.
The other thing with the Slugger that I like now that I'm using it for the first time in a while is it is at least a gun that you can run away and reload at the same time. And like
True.
at any point stop and just turn around and kill instead of waiting for a whole magazine, because it's a round reload, which I actually like a lot for that reason. You can reload, and if something's coming your way, you can just stop whatever you're doing and take care of that problem and then go back. So as
I'm
much as
really
there are
liking the
so
incendiary
as much as
version.
there are certain things about bugs that I don't miss, having the Slugger is one that I do.
Wow, this is a lot of eggs.
Reloading.
expect to be not a lot of eggs.
Oh, that flamethrower. That is the one, apparently.
Yeah, the grenade launcher is really good against it, too. If you aim it into just a perfect grouping, you'll get a bunch of them. I mean, a nuke also does wonders if you put it in the right spot, but, you know, not everybody has one ready to go.
How are we one short? Where's the last egg? No! I was killed by the flamethrower.
You know, I'm going to assume you were the last egg because as soon as you die, we completed the mission. So I'm just assuming.
Yeah, I was about to die, and I was like, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot, just shoot, just do it.
West far.
Got all my stuff back.
Look, you were the final tip of that iceberg. So.
The Eggberg.
Speaking of segues that I just intentionally made, you know, totes. Our other big topic on the show is going to be about the article that came out. I think it was VGC were the ones that did it. About how the Blizzard executive was talking about how he wanted the option to be able to tip teams after you finish a game. To which, you know, the first time I saw it, honestly, like if I'm being real here, the first time I saw that, I went, you know what, that's not such a bad idea. I'd like to be able to have the ability to, you know. If I could be selective, I immediately would be like, yeah, the art team did a fantastic job. Or, man, the soundtrack in this game is amazing. Like, I want to tip that team a little bit. And then I stopped and went, I can't trust a single major developer with that.
No.
There's no goddamn way. And then by the time that we got to recording the show on Tuesday, the show that will never air now because of my idiocy, I immediately went, wait, no, fuck tip culture. It's 2024. Pay your friggin' employees.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I had thought, I kind of even changed my mind on it since we recorded the podcast, because I thought for indie games where it's like just one or two people, I could see it where it's like, yeah, I could throw them a tip. Their game was really good. You know, I want to support them so they can make more games. And I mean, I can still see it because, like, what if for some reason their game didn't sell as many copies as, you know, it really deserves, because all that kind of stuff. But also at the same time, it's like, I've seen Deep Rock Galactic do it. I think it was Deep Rock Galactic, where they just had some DLC that I believe was even called something along the lines of tip the developers or something like that. So you got a bit of DLC, you buy it, and you kind of support them a little bit more. Maybe it was support the devs, something like that.
Yeah, like in retrospect, if I really had an opinion on it now, like I would not tip. What I would just do instead, if you really want to tip a developer, here's what you do. You buy their DLC, or if there's nothing to buy or nothing that interests you in buying it, buy a friend a copy who isn't like, maybe I'll try it at some point. Now you just buy it for them and you solve the problem.
Yeah, completely.
It's like, unless it's an $80 game, in which case, you know, try to be a little responsible. And if you got that kind of money to throw around, why the hell aren't you donating it to us? Not that we don't have a Patreon or anything that we haven't set up, because I don't think we're worth that yet.
Not with that attitude.
Yeah, it's someday. But hey, just that reminds me too. We at least have like, you know how Patreon will have, you know, things if we hit a certain mark, you unlock stuff. We're having that. It's called our subscriber count because we noticed we're at 211 last I checked. So we were joking. We were joking on the show because I don't know how we even got on the topic of it when we were recording, but we ended up just randomly going on like a rampage about old serials. So we decided as a joke, and we've now committed to it, when we hit 250 subscribers, we will do an extra episode that will literally just be us doing like a tier list of serials.
Yep.
And it will just be us like for 30 to 60 minutes, like showing our age by talking about all these different serials that no one's had for like 20 years.
Oh, it's going to show our age so hard when we're like, I can't believe this cereal's so different, and it changed like 30 years ago.
Well, I mean, that's most cereals, and the correction is they took a lot of the bad stuff out of it.
Yeah,
which, AKA to us, was the good stuff.
Strong.
Because that's like the one thing, like, I used to be such a big cereal guy growing up, and now, like, it's definitely not helped that I've become, like, some amount of lactose intolerant. I still can have, like, almond or oat milk, but I can't just have, like, plain milk anymore in cereal. So I have to be a little more selective, and because here in Canada land, we have the bags of milk, but unfortunately with with oat and almond milk, you don't have that. You just have the cartons, and they're expensive as shit, and not a lot in them. So I can't justify it all the time.
Oh yeah, they're expensive.
So cereal is not a common a thing as it used to be. Whereas like there was a point the first time I moved out, like I always had cereal on the ready because that was always like my morning snack.
I still have cereal all the time. I had Cheerios for lunch today. I can't even lie to you.
Yeah,
And
I mean, like,
I'm
if I
trying to
have
eat
any
healthier
sort of
cereals,
quote-unquote
but-
cereal, it's basically like, you know, your cereal bars. Like, I just bought a big box of Reese's Puffs cereal bars, which, to be fair, are not healthy, but I don't care. They taste amazing.
Oh, cereal bars are so good. Yeah, I think
I'm
I might be a
loving that
little
so many
lactose
companies are doing
intolerant.
it, too, because, like, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, has one now. Lucky Charms has one. Rice Krispies has had theirs for forever. Reese's Puffs has one. I'm pretty sure... Is it Golden Grams that I've seen have one? I'm trying to remember now. There's at least one other that I'm thinking of. I'm just blanking, but... I mean, I guess technically Tim Hortons does, because they have their cereal, but they also now have Tim Hortons cereal bars.
Ah, freaking Sentry bouncing.
Sending in an eagle.
I wanted it to be up there on the hill, like couldn't get touched. Hopefully it doesn't aim at us.
I mean, look, I'll put you on the spot. Top 3 cereals, go.
Apple Jack's #1. That's just gonna be my #1, I think, forever. And this is where it gets hard. #2. Maybe Apple Cinnamon Cheerios.
So you're just a
Really
big Apple
like that
Cinnamon
one?
guy, then.
Oh,
'Cause
hell yeah.
You basically
Oh.
put Apple Jacks 1 and 2 if you really think about it.
Yeah. Oh, what's another one? Got maybe Nesquik
Man,
because it turns the milk into chocolate.
I don't know what it is. Like, Nesquik is one of those cereals that, like, I loved as a kid, and now since I've had it, I'm like, they've either changed it or it's not as good as I remember because it just ends up feeling too rich for me.
It is very rich. It is very much you're eating chocolate.
I mean, if
Not
I
even
was
real
going to
chocolate.
do a top 3 myself, like Reese's Puffs is #1, it's not even close, and then it's just
Good
a matter
one.
of like, what's 2 and 3. I think I'd probably put Cinnamon Toast Crunch at 2, and then I'm torn between either Golden Grams or probably Honeycomb, because there's
Oh,
like,
I love honeycomb.
I don't always need sickly sweet ones. Like Honeycomb is that good balance. I mean, #3 would be
Yeah.
Frosted Cheerios if I could freaking find them, but they're only in the States these days, it seems.
Yeah. Oh, I love. Oh, what was the one you just mentioned?
What, Honeycomb or
Oh,
Golden
no,
Grams
sorry.
or...
No, it wasn't one you mentioned. It Frosted Flakes. I just thought of that one,
Yeah,
and
that's a
I
classic.
love that.
Like, if
I
there's
love
like
sugar.
the Mount Rushmore of like staples when you were a kid, it's like Frosted Flakes, Honey Nut Cheerios, Sugar Crisp, and insert fourth
Oh,
one here.
Sugar
Like
Crisp.
probably Lucky
Never mind.
Charms.
I
I eat-
remove my apple cinnamon Cheerios and replace it with Sugar Crisp.
Because like, look, I mean, I guess Lucky Charms. Yeah, Lucky Charms has to be there, and then yeah, you do Sugar Crisp. You do. Oh my God, what was the first one I mentioned? Jesus, Frosted Flakes, and then.
Cinnamon
Well, I mean,
Toast
really, you'd probably just go Rice Krispies as like the one that was always around. Because I mean, there was also like when we grew up, like the classic 4-packs, like the little mini boxes where it was like Fruit Loops. Oh yeah,
Oh,
Fruit Loops. I
yeah.
totally forgot about Fruit Loops for a second.
Fruit
there.
Loops.
Where it'd be Fruit Loops, Rice Krispies, Corn Pops, and Raisin Bran, and you'd be like, well, I gotta have the Raisin Bran at some point, which to me was fine because I'm one of the weird ones that actually loves Raisin Bran.
Oh, I like it now. I hated it as a kid.
Oh no, I loved it even as a kid. Like I legit was like a big fan of just having like really really soggy cereal with raisins in there.
Oh,
It was
Yeah,
probably
I
just
wasn't
a
a
texture thing
raisins
because it's
guy.
not like it was the taste.
You have maintained our way of life.
I actually don't like raisins. I don't think.
See, now I'm at the point where it's like I'll eat raisins, but I kind of want them covered in chocolate.
No, see, I want then a chocolate-covered peanut or an almond. I'm a nuts guy when it comes to chocolate. Like things covered in chocolate.
Hmm.
Oh, and chocolate bars. I love those. God, I could eat so many chocolate bars.
Geez, it's only 9:10, so we're probably gonna have time to do at least one more mission after the quicker one, because that one's gonna be like 5-10 minutes at most. So yeah, we can definitely.
I'm
get some
level
time in there.
23. We're playing till I'm level 45.
All right, so we'll see you in 6 months.
Can't take that. Oh wow, you're only 42. Okay, I take back 45.
Yeah, like
Because with how much you played compared to me.
yeah, if I go to my profile and see how many hours I put into it.
Our buddy Ed is at level 56.
Yeah, I've put
That's a lot.
111 hours in, and I'm only level 42, so keep that in mind.
That is.
Another
Oh.
victory for democracy.
I had the highest accuracy and I used a shotgun.
But I have the nicest accuracy.
Yeah, you do. I have 0 accidentals. I was the most useless person on the team.
I mean, as opposed to what?
The two of you.
Welcome
I mean,
aboard,
but what else are you
Helldiver.
gonna be?
Oh, ha ha ha. That's true. Oh, I can unlock things because I still have so much on the ship to unlock. Forgetting about that. All right, what do I want?
Mission coordinates
What do I
locked.
want?
Hellpods prime. Engaging orbital thrusters.
Sure.
You know, I think my goal at this point in this game is to hit 50, just so I can say, hey, I hit the level cap
Orbit
months and months later. Dragon saying, I'm at 185 hours right now. Well, yeah, you're level 56. I would assume you've played a lot more than me.
Yeah.
What about here?
Do I have any more Sprite Zero?
I mean, I can't answer that question for you.
Oh yeah, there was one.
I mean, I've got 7-Up Zero Sugar.
Nice. They got that zero now too?
Yep, almost everything's got zero. I keep getting... I'm really upset because every time I go to my local Sobeys, I want to grab, because they have Zero Sugar Cherry Coke.
Oh.
And I want to
Okay.
grab it every time, but I always am walking with a basket because when I do grocery shopping, I go to 3 different places, and Sobeys is usually the last one I hit. So I'm really just going there to see if there's anything random on sale. So I always just grab a basket because I'm like, I'm not going to walk around with a cart to grab like 4 items.
Yeah.
And every time I go to walk by and there's the cherry Coke and my hands are full, and I'm like, no, I can't. One of
You
these
need a
days.
cart. Just you
One of
need a
these
bigger
days.
cart.
Yeah, but I also got to remember. And by then, I'm like, I'm not going to go walk all the way to get a cart because I'm still lazy.
Dun, 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 dun.
Launch initiated.
The music in this game is just too epic.
I don't know. Needs more marching drums.
Honestly, this launching music, this right here, like this is.
I keep
I
saying
want this to be my
if I could get
ringtone.
like a still animation as a wallpaper where it's just
Oh,
you
you-
constantly dropping,
Oh yeah.
I would love that.
You may have just convinced me to buy Wallpaper Engine on Steam.
I mean, apparently that's just my skill in life now, is just to convince you to buy shit.
Yeah, it is. Like that's not even. I'm not even gonna hide it. That is exactly what you do. Are you
Not-
kidding me? It freaking bounced again?
I'm not going to apologize for that.
No, it's been
Because I mean, I'm
actually
giving you
banger
good
after
recommendations. I shouldn't be that
Wow.
apologetic about it.
banger. No, it's been banger after banger.
I mean, the only thing I'm doing is just prolonging you being able to finish Yakuza, finishing Trails.
Yeah, I have. You didn't introduce me to games. You introduced me to series of games that have like 8 games per series.
I mean, look, it's why I try to convince you to do, because you have a better chance than Kaylan ever would. Not that Kaylan would be into most of the series that I'm into anyway, but
Oh, my backlog is unhinged. The only way to describe it.
well, I mean, also too, like a lot of the stuff that I got really into it helps that they are such long-running series. Because I mean, I have a lot of downtime these days. Because I mean, especially during the pandemic, it was really easy to get into series like Yakuza and Trails because, well, I mean, we're always like having a lot of extra time on our hands.
Oh, 100%.
So, you know, a series of games that are like, hey, we got 7 of these, and they're all like 60, 80 hours each. I'm like, yeah, I can probably do that.
Yeah, I got time.
Whereas now it's like, I mean, I've already put a ton of those in this year, so now that's why I've had like suddenly a massive string of reviews. Just because I'm like, you know what, I need to just start getting a bunch of small stuff out of the way so that, you know, if another run of big ones come along, at least I'll feel like I've gotten a couple of other things done.
Oh, absolutely.
Calling in reinforcements.
Because it definitely got to a point in the early stages where I'm like, everything I'm playing is like 80-hour plus games. Like, I need to stop.
Whoa, I think the mortar's aiming at me.
Because, like, originally I was looking at my, because I have, like, a running Photoshop image that I've shown you where it's got, like, what I think is going to be my top 10 for games that I played this year and games that I played that have come out since before this year. And originally I was like, man, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to fill this list up the rate I'm going. Because, I mean, A, I've got to finish a lot of games, and B, like, I'm not finishing anything because they're all long-ass games. And now, like, both of them are already almost filled up now. Just because I finished, like, what, like, in the last, like, 3 weeks, like, 6, 7 games.
Yeah, you did what I was doing maybe a year ago? I'd throw in a bunch of those. Just because, yeah, there's a lot of big games that I want to play.
Well, I think it
still gotta
helped because
finish
we
The
finally
Witcher
had
3.
like a momentary dead spot. Like after getting Rebirth done, like there was finally like a nice break between like, because it was a good JRPG run for a while too. Because we had Yakuza Like a Dragon, the second one there, Infinite Wealth, obviously Rebirth. I mean, 8 and Chronicle are our big Suikoden successors out next week, so that'll be some attention brought back. But
Oh yeah, I still have to finish Rebirth.
how far are you
And
in,
I
by the
love
way?
it.
Like where are you at right now?
I just finished the Costa del Sol. So I'm now in the Corel area or whatever.
Yeah, so yes,
The
you're
open
in
world area
Barrett's
there?
hometown then.
Yeah. Well, almost. Almost in his hometown.
They did his backstory and everything like so much better too. Like man, I forgot how rough that storyline is from the original game.
Oh yeah.
That was the other thing. Like as soon as you get out of Midgard, I kind of forgot like what some of the story was. So now that I'm like re-experiencing it, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot how like dark and depressing this part is.
Oh yeah. That mortar sentry hates me.
I mean, you're also standing next to bugs. That's kind of.
I wasn't anywhere near the bugs.
It's not the mortar's fault.
Oh god, I just dropped into people.
Well, here, I'll help you with that.
Ah! Get me out of the water. Why is there water here? Use stim, use stim, use stim. Oh my god. What is happening?
You dying. That's what happens.
It says I was killed by you.
Yeah, I was throwing a airstrike in there, and I hit exactly what my target was. You said you were getting hit by everything, so I decided to prove your point. And you also missed me, so you didn't prove yours.
I got my samples, that's all that matters.
Oh. Oh.
I missed. Dun, 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 dun.
So yeah, I think we'll do one more, and then we'll take this off the air.
Yeah, sure.
Another victory for the right side.
And when I say off the air, I mean just off YouTube. We're probably just going to play with our group of friends, because we normally play on this night.
We do. We do.
It just means we'll have more dumbasses playing with us. Not just the two of us. Because, I mean, in order to tolerate both of us, you have to be a dumbass, right?
Pretty much.
Especially me. Especially me.
We got outstanding patriotism. That makes me very happy.
I mean, all things considered how the first
Super
mission
Earth.
went, I'll take that.
Come on, level up. Yeah, level 24.
Actually, I kind of think
worth
that
it.
both of us will level up by the end of the stream if we do one more mission, assuming we don't colossally fail it.
Yeah, we won't colossally fail it.
Well,
I'll
see-
die alive.
We'll see what happens.
That's a feature, not a bug, you know?
No,
dying a lot in
there's
this
a
game.
lot of bugs. All right, how is my accuracy? It's probably gone way down since now I'm using automatic. Yeah, it's a bit of a drop.
My accuracy's still really high.
Welcome
What
back.
weapon are you using as the primary?
The breaker incendiary.
Yeah,
wonder
I
if it's
mean, at
'cause
that
the
point, you're
fire damage
basically
just
like
sticks to
intentionally
them.
going to be hitting something, right? Whereas I'm mostly blind firing with the scythe.
Yeah. God, you guys had so many more shots fired than me.
Welcome
But
I mean, it used
it's
to be the other way
because
around. I used to be the one that would walk around with a breaker and have like almost no shots, but just still have most of the kills and also like really good accuracy. Now I'm like, you know what? Spraying's kind of fun.
You must drive the Terminids back from this world.
God, I need
Choose an
so many more
operation
common
and
samples.
strike.
Like, just so many.
Here, do we push our luck and go to 8? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that sounds delightful. Oh, wait.
Yeah, let's do a bile type.
Yeah.
Coordinates locked. Hellpods primed.
We'll go big and go home.
Engaging orbital thrusters.
40 minutes later. Damn it, we died!
I like how it's at the 40-minute mark we die, too.
Oh, yeah. Look, the Leafs are about to go into the playoffs here in Toronto. We got to always lose at the last minute.
Oh, yeah. No, it's never happened before.
Oh, boy.
What about here?
This is not an
Here,
ideal,
here. What about
area.
here?
Wait, it'd say Bile Titans. We got to do 2 of them? Oh, no.
Well, I'm bringing my orbital laser and the Quasar. I don't even know if I'm saying that right.
Quasar.
And Quasar, and maybe I'll bring the autocannon sentry. Because, or is there? Wait, do I have the rocket one? No. Is there a rocket one?
Yeah, I might actually go autocannon. No, oh, wait, no, I'm bringing the backpack, so I can't. Yeah, I'll have to go Quasar cannon. Because I thought about grenade launcher, and then I've realized I'm not really blowing up bases anymore, so I'm like, nyeh.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum.
And I'm sure some people will be watching this being like, you don't have to take the laser backpack. I'm like, but yes, I do. I don't pay attention to what's behind me. That's what the backpack's for. With robots, I'm pretty good at figuring out where they are. With bugs, I don't know until a hunter has its claws knee-deep in my asshole.
Knee deep in my asshole.
I know what I said.
I'm just picturing how far of a foot to knee ratio that is.
Yes.
And that's the amount. That is exactly how much.
Well, I gotta put my money where my mouth is now because I need this XP in order to level up, so. We got 2 Bile Titans to kill. I mean, we have better weaponry than we did when we first were playing this game, so.
Yeah, that'll be no problem.
It'll be a better shot at it. I mean, at the very least, you know, laser, big personal laser, rail cannon. I don't know if anybody has a nuke or anything, but
No. I'm gonna throw down an orbital laser and then
Tagging map, northeast, 100 meters.
probably
Objective located.
case either
speaking of
base-
other laser.
Oh, what? Oh,
Oh,
that
hi,
was an
friends.
illegal broadcast.
Excuse me.
Wow, at a distance, I'm just seeing many shots from you. But I'm just gonna stand here.
Yeah, I was like, wonder where my help went. I look over and see how far you guys are away. I'm like, retreat! Boop, 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 boop.
Ah! Somebody's laser came out
That's
of
what
nowhere.
you get for leaving me.
Sample collected.
I just care about the common sample you grabbed.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 200 meters.
Of course, it's foggy and dark, so we might not see it right away.
Yeah, until it's above us.
Well, I don't think it'll be that close.
I'm having a hard time telling what's a rock and what's a threat.
I mean, everything's a threat to democracy.
That is true. We have actually learned that. So many common samples.
Rare sample.
Sample acquired.
I'm letting Ed pick up samples
Oh,
when I
I
find
found
them
it.
because he has a greater sense of survival. Where?
Heavy. West. 50 meters.
Main objective near your
Should
position.
I throw my orbital laser now?
I mean, if you wanna, I'll stop you.
Heavy. Northwest. 50 meters.
Was that far?
Calling in and
Well, it better be.
Okay. I've hit it with things.
I mean, it's gotta go down eventually, right?
Oh my late.
There. See, I was right.
Nice.
Okay, so that's one. Oh, hi, friend.
Oh! Autocannon shot me in the head.
I'm stuck on a cliff. I should probably not be. Oh, hi, other charger. All right, we're not gonna deal with you. Yeah, you can just go away, please.
Orbital strike.
Is this where I want to land?
I don't know. Is it?
I'm not actually sure.
You're like to be determined.
Whoa!
Oh, hi, charger. All right, charger's down.
Tagging map. North. 100 meters.
Ah! I was not paying attention.
Yeah, that's kind of what happened to me.
That's why I have the backpack. It means I don't die immediately, unless the laser kills me in the process of trying to help me. Or I should say, quote-unquote, trying to help me. Oh, wow, that
Uh-oh.
brute commander really wanted Dragon. Ow! Where did all of you little ones come from? What the hell?
I think they were chasing us. Or me. I may have upset them.
Tagging map. Northwest. 100 meters.
Yeah, I still want to go fight little shit. I'll take the risk. We got plenty of lives. I mean, I say that as like every time I'm like, okay, it's starting to calm down. Oh, hi, charger. Oh, good thing I managed to catch that before the laser cannon went off. What the? That was a sight. All right. Nothing like watching 4 different bugs ragdoll across the screen.
Oh yeah.
Bug outpost. Sending in an eagle.
Ha!
Well, that worked out.
Dropping a pin. Southwest. 100 meters.
Oh wow, one of them still. I don't know if you can see the same thing I see on my screen. Do you see one flipping out right here?
Nope. Nothing.
Nope. Okay, well, only the viewers get to then. Dun 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 dun
This is an ominous location.
Oh wait, what's the opera music from Final Fantasy VI? Shit, like the dance moment before the opera scene. No, not that one. I can't remember what the dance like when they're actually doing the little dance. I can't remember what it sounds like right now.
Dun, 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 dun. No, that's Mario.
I know,
feel
that's
it's
what
the underwater
it's in
Mario
my
and
brain
that are
that
the
that's what I
same.
think it is, and it's not.
Tagging map. South, 100 meters.
Because I think it's more like burn, burn, burn,
yes.
burn, like something like that.
It's definitely like that.
And that should be about the right spot. Actually, I think I aimed that almost dead on. I mean, it's not gonna hit the one further in the back here. I should take those two. Yep.
Ooh.
And then we just throw that, and I missed. And get. I missed one. A little one took the second one, and I need a third. God damn it.
Oh, it's a bunch of enemies coming from the east.
Southeast. On my position.
Leave me alone, Bugs. I'm busy.
Calling down supply.
Napalm airstrike incoming.
Have a taste of democracy.
I'm wondering if all the extra side objectives are. Yeah, well, there's one of them there. There should be 3. Imagine if there's like another side objective like right there in the where the Bile Titan is. That would suck. I'm just gonna label that.
They're all kind of right. It looks like they're all down in that one
You know
area
what?
where
Because
the
we're
Bile
going to
Titan
a
is.
Bile Titan, I think actually hitting the CF site might not be a bad idea.
Oh.
I mean, we got
There's
the
a question mark this What are you gonna be? Question mark.
We could just be cocky as fuck. Swag walk into a second Bile Titan. Maybe we did fine the first time. I didn't even
Oh, it
use
looks like-
I didn't even need to use the rail cannon on the first one.
Seems like our friend Rob has also joined the fight.
Oh, so he's trying to mooch
course.
off us. All right. Yeah, okay. Let's see how
Get
it
that
is.
XP right at the end. That is a Jin and Chris move.
But it's not the Jin and Chris Classic.
No, it's not. Wait, what is the Jin and Chris Classic again? Is that just owning a game and never beating it?
No, it's the award that we give for the best backlog game.
Ah, right. I knew it was backlog related because that's just my personality. Coffee?
No, the Jin and Chris is just adding a game to your backlog that you know you're not going to finish.
I'll get there. I'm starting to play New Vegas, and I bought that only 11 years ago.
Calling down a sentry.
I mean, you finally did start to play Yakuza Kiwami 1, so you're making
Yeah.
baby steps.
Baby steps. So many baby steps.
By the way, how much of that did you actually play? Because I know you were mentioning that you started it.
Not too much, maybe 2 hours. Right after the intro, I guess, where you find out what happened to him, and there's a little bit of a time
So
skip.
that's what our third mission's going to be. It's a stalker nest.
Oh, I found the Bile Titan.
So we have a stalker nest and a Bile Titan. Well, that's... Oh, yeah, there it is. Well, that's cool.
Our liberty!
All right, here's the hook. I'm going to throw down a rail cannon, and I hope there's not a stalker nearby to take that.
Calling in orbital strike.
All right, so it is taking it. Okay, and then the laser should take care of the rest. So I can go safely after that stalker nest now. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, I say as the Bile Titan isn't quite dead yet, but I'm like, I know it's fine.
He was like outrunning the laser.
Ow! I didn't know Brood Commanders were charters all of a sudden. Jesus. Also, laser, there are like 3 things hovering around me. You want to shoot one of them? Oh yeah, and there's 2 stalkers. Great. Oh, and a charge. Jesus. This is not fun for me. Eek. I am very dead. Nope, not yet, but I'm gonna be. Oh my god, a second charger. Why? Why? I'm bringing it all towards you guys, because fuck all y'all.
I've got an... Oh, I've got the quesadilla. What's it called?
Quasar.
Quasar.
Well, at least I got him. I almost died in the process, but I got him.
They're gone. They're gone. They're dead.
I need to get rid of that stalker nest, though. Oh god,
I see a
there's 2 of them.
stalker. I see 2 stalkers in the distance.
Okay, I got one of them. Looks like the other one's going after you. I'm gonna go hard rush that nest now.
Yeah, let's go find it.
Oh, I know where it is. Just getting
Coming
to it.
with.
Out of the way, please. Oh, I hate it. I hate the ones where there's water right next to it because that's when the one spawns and just kills me. Oh, there's 2 of them. Prick. There we go.
Nice.
Alright, well, that's all. I think that's
Is
all
that
our
all the
bonus?
objectives?
Oh no, we didn't do the CF.
Tagging map. Northeast.
That's probably just... Oh yeah, I think I can see it on the map. I think it's...
Yeah, I marked it.
You marked it. Oh, now you marked it. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to mark things on the PS5 controller. Oh, bug breach. No one likes you, bugs.
I think maybe what we'll do afterwards when we're playing with our friends. I think I want to go do the robots and want to try fighting one of those giant. I'm just gonna call them AT-ATs, but I can't remember what they call them now. But it's the giant robots that are like basically just walking
They're
factories,
AT-ATs.
basically. It's like, look, I'm pretty sure it'll kick my ass, but I gotta find out if it can. And I gotta find out if it can, by how much can it kick my ass.
Asset near your position.
Alright. Not that it matters what I grab. I'm just gonna grab shit and not care.
Package acquired.
Yeah, if the first one's a hell-you explosive, I'm not gonna complain. Thank you, Dragon Factory Strider.
Oh, Vishal's views in the chat asking Adam what level you're at.
Dropping
I mean, that's what watching the
40
streams for.
43,
Oh, wait, it's not
44?
gonna show, is it? Oh, yeah, there you go.
No, 43, 44?
I forget, we aren't on the ship, so it doesn't show that right away.
No. I think you're 43, 44, because I made the joke 42.
Assuming that nothing really bad happens, I'm pretty sure I'll hit 43 at the end of this mission.
Yeah, that's what it is. You're 42, because I remember making the joke about hitting 45 by the end of the night. What kind of things do we want?
It doesn't really matter. Really, just grab them and finish it, because, I mean, we're basically just saving it for extraction. I mean, if you see a smoke, try to save it for last.
Package acquired. Dropping package.
Also, you have friends.
Yeah, they've been slowly walking behind me as I complete the objective. I don't have much ammo, so I kind of wanted to just avoid them until I could find a little bit. Maybe I should quickly grab some if it's around here.
I might be killing Rob. Oh no, you live. It's fine.
I found 2 samples. No ammo.
Ooh, laser, kill, kill, kill faster. No, not the charger, not me. Ah, fuck. Adam, where's your body? Oh, it's there. In there.
I love that someone's finally calling down a resupply, because I could have just done that.
Oh, hi, Charger. Yeah, you can follow me. I don't care. Let's take this. Ow, why am I on fire? What? Chris, why am I on fire?
Why am I on fire?
Because it said you killed me.
What?
Unless I don't. Oh, did the charger maybe drag the napalm that you threw on me? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of.
It could be that I killed you. It is a shotgun.
Oh wait, you had the breaker spray. You had the incendiary one. Yeah, I might have just, you
Yeah,
might have just hit the.
You got hit by a small little pebble, man. But it was really on fire.
Still need some more shells. We've only got what, 3, so we still need 2 more somewhere. Where art thou? Where's Mr. Thou?
In the Veld. Oh no, wait, that was Cyan, right?
Yep. Yeah, Gao is the one that we call Cyan Mr.
Yeah.
Thou.
So
That reminds me, I need to go back because
Probably
I
in the
really
Veld.
want to try playing the randomizer for Final Fantasy VI because I actually enjoyed the one time I tried it, but I need like a good auto tracker so I can actually see where I'm at.
I can't wait till I play that again.
The way that it works is that it's based on the party members that you keep. So whenever you unlock Terra, you say you unlock anything that Terra's kind of registered to. So like the Funbaba fight, stuff like that. Same with how, like with Sellage, you unlock the Opera House. I think Sid unlocks there. Like there's certain things that each of them unlock, and it's just with Final Fantasy IV, it's easier to remember because you just remember what the key item does. Like you remember the Magma Key puts you underground. The Darkness Crystal gets you to the moon. The Earth Crystal is for Tower Azot. Like it's pretty straightforward. It's just one thing does this. Whereas with 6, unlocking one character could unlock potentially up to 4 things. So you're like, shit, which of those things do I gotta go to? And also, Kefka as a final fight is just a gigantic asshole.
Oh, I'd believe that.
Although it is fun when you get to have several characters with offerings and I can't remember what the dice is that's like the most powerful one, but having several people in your party throwing dice 4 times and just causing absurd amounts of damage is quite entertaining to watch. There's one thing that I didn't realize until I played the randomizer, just how lethal Setzer's weapons actually could be if you knew what you were doing with them.
Yeah. God, I can't wait to play Final Fantasy VI Pixel Remaster because I'm going through them from the beginning. I beat 1 and 2. I've got 3 installed on my Steam Deck currently, and I'm playing through that a little bit. I waited until the console updates came to PC. Square Enix was a huge pain in the ass, where they released the games on PC, a year later released them on Switch and PlayStation with upgrades that they did not include on the PC edition because they wanted you to buy it again, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, oh, you can do 4 times XP, 4 times gold, 4 times job points. Or you can reduce it down to like 0.25 times. So you can make it easier or harder, and I just wanted to get rid of the grinding and go through the games again. Man, those pixel remasters, they are exactly the kind of remaster I want. They're so good.
Asking, how long do the NES Final Fantasy games take? From back in those days, usually you'd be looking at, like, depending on how far back you want to go, like 20 to 30.
Yeah. If you do the pixel remasters now, and you turn up the XP and gold gains to max, you can get... I got through the first game in 8 hours.
Yeah, like if you're getting rid of the grind and everything, it's going to definitely kill a little. It's like for the same reason, like I like how with the 12 remaster that they had the multiple speed up options, so that way you could make fights go so much faster too.
Yeah, in this one they don't have anything to speed up the fights, but they can. It does automate them.
Yeah,
so whatever your last
you don't really
attack
need to
is.
speed up those ones because they can go through pretty quick.
Oh yeah. I just unlocked a trophy. Kill 100 things with fire in a single mission.
Good job.
Thank you, Incendiary Breaker, whatever it's called. But
No,
yeah,
Vishal, the old ones were not 40 hours. Like, unless you were really spending a lot of time grinding, or if you're 100%ing them, they might take 40. But the old ones back then were not as long as people think they are. Because, I mean, there's only so much memory they could fit on those cartridges either way. Once you get into the PlayStation days, that's where you get into, like, the much longer ones.
Yeah, like,
I mean, obviously you need to when you have, like, 3-4 discs a game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Vishal, to throw it into perspective, Chrono Trigger on Super Nintendo, I recently played through that, well, maybe like 5 years ago. I did the game and then did all the endings where you do New Game Plus and beat it again and again and again and again. It took me 35 hours to get all 12 endings? 12 or 15, I can't remember how many it has. But yeah, so 35 hours and I could beat the game that many times.
Yeah, the only reason that the
Probably
Super
took
Nintendo games
25.
feel as long as they were is because A, we were kids, we didn't have as much. Usually your parents would try to limit your playtime, and also you would usually play them through video rental stores, which means you wouldn't actually get to play them as much as you thought you did.
Yeah, or you had no idea what you were doing, and like me with Final Fantasy IV, you got stuck on the fucking wall boss and could never get
the
past
evil wall,
it.
yeah, that was where I got stuck too.
Because I got to the end of it, and I was like level 12 or something. Like I didn't grind, and I was able to get further than I really should have.
I used to run a lot from fights.
Yeah. I remember when I beat
again, when you
Final
think you only
Fantasy.
have 3 days with a game, you just try to get through as much as you can, so you're just running. I was speed running before it was actually speed running.
Oh yeah, like I remember Final Fantasy VIII. I got to the Abel fight near the end of the game, and I was level 13.
I got to the Calm Lands in Final Fantasy X without actually using the sphere grid properly.
Yeah, like we
I
had
don't know
no idea
how I
what we
did
were
that
doing.
in retrospect.
No idea.
Preparing to depart. Shuttle launch in 20 seconds. Extraction complete.
Huzzah.
Pelican 1 beginning ascent.
I mean, with
Oh,
4 people,
Vishal.
level 5 ain't so bad.
Vishal said he rented Final Fantasy VIII without a save card. Bad idea. Yeah. Yeah, you being unable to save in a game like that?
No, it's just called
100%.
not turning the console off. That's what I used to do with Super Nintendo. I'd be like, I don't know where the save point is. I'm just gonna like leave the console on. To the point that like, because my parents were stingy back then, I had a little tiny piece of duct tape that I had just like snipped out and put it over the red light so they wouldn't be able to see that.
Genius. I was about to actually just ask you about that question because I was about to say that I used to have this magazine that I would throw over the Super Nintendo because it would cover the light and it looked like I just was a typical kid and just left crap everywhere. But really, it's because the system was still running. And back then, there was no fans. There was no disc, spinning where you could hear it was on.
No, it was quite a
Also, Adam, level 43. You just leveled up, my dude.
I know, and look at all the things I can unlock. AK, nothing.
Yeah, I guess this gets to a point where you really need those new war bonds.
Yeah, and that's really where it just comes in.
God, we're all covered in so much blood.
Except me, I've got like a little bit on me.
Welcome back, Helldivers.
All I'm good for is accuracy with the shotgun, which is the weirdest sentence to say because I feel like that's the least accurate weapon.
All right, Chris.
Other than
We're
that,
gonna be taking
I
this
suck.
off the air in a second, but with me, we got to do one last thing. Fight me.
Where are you? There we go.
1, 2, 3.
I don't.
You're not quick enough.
I don't.
2, 3. Tie. 1, 2, 3. I win.
Haha.
No matter what happens, we'll do a good one more time just to make sure we get it. Oh, apparently we canceled it. All right, one more time. Get over here.
All right. All right.
1, 2, 3.
Shit.
I win.
Victory.
What'd you run away for?
Oh, how many are there?
It's best 2 out of 3.
1, 2, 3.
Shit.
I win. 1, 2, 3.
I win.
1, 2.
All right, I give up. You're failing.
What do you mean I'm failing?
I don't know. It just cancels the game out. I just assume it's your fault.
I have no. I'm just pressing the button to choose my thing.
Well, I'm gonna hit another button, which is gonna be the stop streaming button shortly. So yeah, thanks for joining whoever was here in the stream. We're gonna be. We'll try to do more of these often at some point. Just depends on when. Hopefully, we won't have to do this again in lieu of an episode because my dumbass didn't check my own audio levels. But hey, we had a good streak where I wasn't making those mistakes. So I guess it's It's like the this many days before an injury at work. Now I got to put this many episodes without Adam making a technical error.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for checking out, guys. If you haven't already, obviously subscribe to the channel. Like the video here, we always gets those metrics up there. Every Wednesday afternoon, you'll see an episode up at noon, and then we'll have our usual side quests up on Friday. And remember now, 250 subs, we're doing a serial episode. It's coming. It's a thing now.
I can't wait. Please, everyone, subscribe so we can get there.
Get your friends.
Need to
Get them
talk
to
serial.
subscribe. Just say, hey, these couple of weirdos that I know are just going to do a random episode in serial if they get 250 subs. Do it.
Yeah, 100%. Please do, because we got to talk some serious serial.
All right, everybody. Well, have yourselves a good one. If you want to check out any more of our stuff, you want to join the Discord and everything, there is our link tree. So that is linktr.ee/pixelplaypodcast, where that gives us all of our socials, link to our Discord, all of that jazz. But we will see you on the next episode, which, assuming I don't screw anything up, will be next Wednesday at noon, and we'll see you then. So have yourselves a good rest of your night, and we will see you whenever we see you next. Take care.
Take care, everyone.